Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. Thanks! Hi everyone, welcome back. This is a video that I did back in the beginning of December. I went ahead and cut off my natural nails and then I sculpted a set of almonds. And really my nails can only get about this long before they start to bend downward, and I just really don't like it when they do that. So I cut them off and I sculpt out some nice nails that are almond and straight, and they look great. And these are the nails that I used to do quite a few of my Christmas designs. The hand on the left here is the one that I just freshly sculpted, and the hand on the right is the one that I'm going to be working on in this video. And I'm going to be using Yayogi's Natural Clear Polygel. I'm going to be using their slip solution and their base gel. The builder gel that I'm using is from Star Nails International, and this is the classic sculpting gel. It is a very thin viscosity and it levels very quickly. This gel has the base included inside of it. You always want to do proper prep for your fingernails, and if you want to see how I prep the nails, follow the arrow and you can watch that video. I am using Bond Aid as my dehydrator, and then I use Bond X as a primer. It is actually for acrylic nails, but it works great for gel. I never had a problem with it, so that's why I keep using it. And then I'm going to be using Yayogi's base gel. I'm applying the base gel only halfway down the nail, and that's because that's all the farther down I'm going to apply the polygel. And my builder gel does not need a base because I told you it has the base inside. I really like this method of using the polygel to create the nail tip and then to do the structure with the builder gel, because I think it just is faster, you know, with using the polygel. And this polygel from Yayogi is very nice to work with. You don't need hardly any slip solution, and it's very reasonable in price. And I'm not doing this because Yayogi gives me free product. They do give me some free product, but I buy a lot of it too. This is a good polygel, and this is comparable to Tone's polygel at $20 a tube. And then you have shipping costs. This polygel right here is a 60-gram tube, and I don't know, I think it's like maybe $6, if that. But yeah, it's an excellent polygel, and the clarity is great on it. And if you watch me create this tip, you're going to see that I really don't need that much slip solution. So it's pretty impressive polygel, and I really think you should try it. You do have a 10% coupon code on the screen for you to take advantage of and get a small amount of savings. Now you have seen how I applied the polygel only halfway down the nail, and then the rest of it I stretch it down the nail form to the line L. And sometimes it's really hard to gauge how much polygel you need, how big your bead is supposed to be. So when you stretch it down the nail form, if you get down there to where you want to be and there's just too much polygel on there, you can scrape some of it off and get rid of it. But it's just really a matter of, if you're making a tip, it's hard to gauge exactly how much. But you can always add more if you need it, and you can always take it off if you don't. Because this tip here, we want to keep it thin. We don't want it thick. It's just the platform. It's just a tip. It's just like gluing on a tip, but you're making your tip yourself. Hope that makes sense. And then I will come in with the builder gel and apply that starting down at the cuticle area. But it's all going to make sense when I show you this. So here I'm just squeezing the nail form again, making sure it's nice and tight, and just stretching it down. And I'm going to let you watch some of this, and then I'll come back when I need to. where the polygel meets halfway down the nail. This is where I'm patting it right here because I don't want to have a ridge. You see that? I want it to be nice and smooth and not a ridge of polygel. So that's why I want to blend it in. And then I am just following the lines on the form to get a nice almond shape. And here is where I decide there's just too much polygel on the nail. So I scrape some of it off. And now I'm just reshaping it back into an almond shape since I scraped some of that off. And it's looking really good. And you can notice how many times I have actually dipped my brush in the slip solution. Hardly at all. And this polygel is not sticky, it's not stringing. You don't need to have your brush soaked with slip solution or alcohol. It just works. It's so nice. I love working with it. It's one of my favorite polygels besides Tones. And Moira. I like Moira's. Now I'm going to cure this for 15 seconds and then I'm going to pinch it. I give it a little tap to make sure it's not soft. And now I just pinch it slightly. Be careful when you're pinching your nails because if you over pinch it too hard, it will leave a white stress mark in it. And really, that mark doesn't do anything other than it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. You know, you have a white mark in your clear nail. Here's the gel brush that I use. It has a liner brush on one end, and then it has the normal gel brush on the other end. I believe that might be like a 6 or a size 7 in gel brushes. These brushes are the best brushes ever, and they last forever too. I will try to have a link in the description box for you for this brush. I swear by it. Now it's time to build structure, and I am using my gel by Star Nails International, and I already told you it has the base inside the gel, so I just need to start applying it. I start down by the cuticle area and I make a slip layer. I just apply gel all over the nail, and the slip layer just makes it so that when you apply a larger bead of gel that it'll start leveling quickly and it just knows where to go, okay? And it rolls with the other gel. So it's really good to do that. Now I do 3 layers. I start the first layer kind of like a thin layer, and then the second layer I'll build up with more gel, and then the third layer I build up with more gel. When I learned how to do gel nails, this is how I learned how to do it. I learned how to do it in layers, and that also prevents burning. Even though you have a low heat mode, you could experience heat spikes. And when I see people applying big dollops of gel to the nail, I just think, oh God, they're gonna get burnt, especially clear. There is some brands out there that carry Cool Cure gel, and that's a gel that's not supposed to burn when you use it. Even Star Nails International has a Cool Cure gel, but the Cool Cure gel is not as clear as this one, okay? So I had it and I didn't like it. The clarity wasn't there. I'm going to cure this for 1 minute, and then I will allow you to watch the other 2 layers without me talking. But first I want to say though, you're probably going to think, oh, this takes forever. This is just too long to do. It just takes too much time. Really, this goes quick. I just am showing you a lot of things in this video, a lot of steps, because I want you to know how I do it, but it really goes along very quickly. That's what the nail looks like so far. I just need to clean it off and do the filing. This is my right hand and it needs to be filed, except for the pointer finger. It's already shaped and filed, and that's finished. So I will do the rest of the nails off camera and I'll meet you back and show you the finished results. Here are the finished nails. And when I do a clear set like this and I'm using hard builder gel, I never top coat them. I just buff them and that's it. I wear them just like this because hard gel doesn't stain or anything like that. That's why I like to use it. It's very durable. And I really like this shape on myself. I think it looks really good on me. And I only showed you one nail because, you know, the nails are all the same. So the steps are all the same too. I will have another set coming up done just like this set, only they are a tapered square. So be watching for that. I hope that this video helped you. And if it did, give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.